Hi, thanks for taking a minute to take a look at our Mind Tap for our new 6th edition text by Nevid. So for each of you, I've created a practice course, and notice down here, you can see there's an ebook. The new edition was just released, so we don't have everything finalized. I'm going to do a very quick review of Mind Tap. I think it's been a while since some of you maybe have seen it, and there are some real cool changes with this new edition. Best case scenario is we'd meet on a Zoom and I'd review it in more detail and answer questions. But as we look at this, realize it's very customizable. You can hide things, you can add your own things, you can make things for practice or for grade, and it can all be integrated into your LMS very easily. So over here is the learning path. It looks like the table of contents of the book. It doesn't matter what chapter we talk about, it's going to start out and kind of run the same way. Everything starts out with why does it matter? That's a question, age old question that kids have had and students have had. So there's going to be something about why it's important. Sometimes they'll be reading, and then this particular one, there's going to be a video, and they're going to talk about why it's important, and then they're going to answer some questions. So this is going to be meant to entice them into the chapter. Okay, why is it important to me? All right. And here's what a video would look like. All right. Sometimes there's reading, but it'll be do something to help get the students interested. Then we come to the ebook, and I'm not going to go over the ebook in any great detail at all, but it's a very nice functional ebook, even if you're not going to use other items. But a couple of the nice things about the ebook is one, students can highlight things and add notes. You, the instructor, can also highlight the ebook and it goes to all of your students. Another great thing is we have a super mobile app, and one of the advantages of the mobile app is that, and from the computer, is that they can read the text to the students. So students could listen to the text from their phone. Then every chapter is going to have these 3 sections, and the Learn It is what's new. And what for the Learn It is they've taken things that are considered the main topics from the chapter, and they realize students don't always read what we want them to. So what they've done is they'll have some reading, and occasionally there'll be a video here. All right. And then there's questions. Well, they're going to answer these questions, but if they don't know the answer, they should be able to go over here and find it. So they don't have to go searching all over Google and things on the internet. The purpose of this is to learn. And notice this one has 2 pages of activities. We then submit it, all right? And it gets graded right away. And then they can see, here's some feedback on that question. You can set up how many attempts they have. So this can just be very, non-threatening homework for students to review these main lessons. So some of these will be mostly reading, and some of them will include a video. And I guess the ones I'm picking here all have videos, but they don't all have videos. Okay. So that's the Learn It's. And that's one of the things we're most excited about is having content here and then reviewing it and answering questions right there. Then the study it part is a couple of things. This is just some review type questions, reviewing things from the chapter. And this test prep is they can make up practice tests for themselves just to answer questions. Then you can come to apply it, and there's going to be real world research and quiz. So the real world application will try to take this information and apply it in the real world. All right. So blind spots in driving. And there's a number of questions. Okay. Read, answer your question. All right there for your student. There's a research application. The read, answer the questions. All right. So those are the kinds of activities. A quiz is just multiple choice and true false type things. So it doesn't matter what chapter you go to, that is the lineup of how things work. Now, the one other thing that we've added to this Mind Tap, if you want students to do any sort of outside research, we have a company that is part of Cengage called Gale. And Gale is the leading provider of information to libraries. So you can go here and find vetted articles on any subject and know that they are vetted and they're set up so that they're easy to access and they can be exported if you're having them write a paper. Um, I'm not sure what I type in here. Let's see. Perception. Okay, we'll just give it like that. And they just search it and notice there's 112,000 journals, magazines, news, because that's a very broad topic, of course. Notice January 21, so it can be very new. You can click on it and it would have the article. All right. So that's the Gale collections. So all this is available to students using MindTap. So let me know what your thoughts are, what questions you have, and if you'd like to set up a time to look at it in a little bit more detail and discuss the best purchasing options to make available to your student. Thank you and have a great day.